that this is a very scary OD game, and some nice synergy that they picked him into.
It also helps that Abed is playing the hero.
Oh yeah, you know, that helps us all.
Hopefully one of the highest individual skilled players in the world. So that's pretty significant. Said this is not your best in a Dota game, even the craziest draft imaginable. We'll see how it goes for Boom D. This is not going to be an easy first game. We'll see what they can accomplish. Fnatic, of course, they've got some pretty legendary players on their team. We'll see what they can accomplish as well in terms of getting. So we'll see how things pan out. We have a bit of a pause to start things off here, and it looks like it's stock standard item builds and all that over. Hi, Lie Dog WC. Does that mean his dog is going to the bathroom, or?
No, I think Pylai is just being a dog, and he's going to the.
All right, interesting. Thanks for the update, Envy.
Oh yeah, well yeah. If you're gonna pause, you should give a reason. I think it's pretty BS if you pause and you're just like, nope. We're just talking strategy, talking our lanes out. Like,
dude, that nothing triggers more when people pause and they just literally stay paused. I understand, like, something happens, you gotta fix it, you gotta talk to an admin, but
yeah,
it'll land. That makes sense because you can just call the admin over. But if you're on an online tournament, you just pause, you don't say anything. It's like, what? What's happening right now?
Yeah, exactly.
This gives us the perfect time, though, to talk about what Fnatic loves, what Envy loves in particular. It's anime.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Weebs in chat. I literally played initial D music right before the game.
Nice.
Eurobeat. Doing it.
Is Eurobeat, real talk, is Eurobeat actually a genre, or does it only exist within the context
dude, it's
of
a real genre.
initial D?
No, it was...
I'm not so sure, dude. I'm not so sure.
I guess you only hear it in initial D. That's the thing. You never hear Eurobeat, like, you never hear it on the radio. You never hear it, like, driving in the car anyway, like, unless you put it on your own particular playlist. But I guess... it was popular in Europe in like the 80s and 90s. So
okay, because I've tried to look up more Eurobeat, right? And I've come up empty-handed. So if anyone out there has some Eurobeat playlists that aren't just full of initial D songs,
yeah,
then
like,
you hit me up.
It's got to be not from initial D, which I know is hard because there's like 4,000 different initial D series, all use fucking Eurobeat. So it's pretty hype. Eurobeat's probably
it's pretty sick.
Some of the best, especially if you're working out. It's like the best work there.
I haven't been watching. So you asked if I've been watching anything. I haven't been watching anything seasonally.
This season, I go like one season watching, 2 seasons without watching. Then what I do, I haven't seen it this season or last season's.
I've been on some real edgy anime recently. I watched all of Psychopaths. Watched the first season of Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm also watching
30 seconds to battle.
Darker Than Black. So bunch of edgy
series I've never seen before. I feel like I always get exposed whenever I talk about anime. I have like a particular like 1 or 2 genres of anime I like, and then somebody's like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching Tokyo Ghoul," which is like super popular, and Psychopaths, which is also super popular. I'm like, anyway, I'm sure. Cool.
Travis, the shonen degenerate.
Dude, I don't even watch shonen, honestly.
What do you watch?
Just, like, slice of life.
Just slice of life? Alright.
Honestly, well, not just, but yeah. I mean, a comedy actually is generally the genre I go for. I enjoy comedy. Hopefully, well, we got comedic about this game as we get into it.
Nice segue, Travis.
Thank you. Excellent. Perfect. All right, I can stop casting.
Quality.
That's it.
Well, Witch Doctor's on the prowl. Get that current.
That's cute.
Go!
Oh!
Too late.
No! Too late.
Exposed. Okay.
He TPs to the bottom lane, where they're going to aggressive tri lane, interestingly enough, against this lone druid. So we'll see if Envy wants to switch things up, wants to move to a different lane, or if he's just going to have to deal with this, kind of just have this lane stack for him.
So they are trying to pressure Mr. Eternal Envy Lone Druid here, which looks like they are going to... Wait, are they going to succeed?
Level 1, only control. He's fine, I'm pretty sure. I think the Tango regens. Yeah, he's fine.
Why did he skill Maledict?
I was literally just thinking that. I don't know why. Maledict's a good spell, but I don't think it's the ideal level 1 skill if circumstance, so I'm not going to question it.
Like, if he gets Paralyzing Cask, doesn't the homing missile connect way closer, like maybe even outside of the trees, and then they can just finish the kill. I don't know, that was a little bit strange. Lone Druid's actually a quite good hero for this like 3v1 scenario. Keep pulling aggro off the tower. And they're trying to run him down. The homing missile will eventually catch up, but not before he makes it back to like the tier 2.
Yeah, they're not gonna get this. I guess they're pushing him out of lane. Which is
There's an orb of venom on this bear. They're gonna.
Make it SQ?
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
Bear's too slow.
Yeah.
But DJ coming up. Mid lane is getting dumpstered. Abed's winning that super hard, and Beastmaster also doing pretty well up top. Universe is just into him with the axes.
So I mean, yeah, they're losing bottom. He's gonna get to now. The Archive is not really that far ahead of him, to be fair. They had to pick axes, whatever. He is gonna go back then. It's not a big deal. Not that he really needs to help Abed at this point. Dark Buddy's pretty much.
Yeah, I don't even know if this is a game where Envy like needs to get a Radiance or anything. He's got the Midas queued up at the moment, but I feel like this is also a situation where you could quite easily just buy like auras and like a Maelstrom or a Mask of Madness or something and still be plenty impactful.
Ain't the Lucas, I believe that with that burrow. Oh,
Plink him, DJ.
God.
Plink him.
One auto. Oh, the self. Oh my God, is he gonna live? He has no more mana for a burrow, and Universe is active. No, I don't think. Good effort. Universe will draw first blood. Yokum comes in a little too late, unfortunately. Try to get some damage out of DJ, who has a bottle charge. Matter. And just like that, Universe getting aggressive, gets first blood. Starts things off with a bang for Fnatic. Oh, Pilot Eye, though. This might be a kill they can get. Maledict, Cask. And Homing Missile is coming. Obviously, 3 minutes, there's no trying to work with. Earthspike will come out, that might save him, but now Maledict has an auto attack to execute, and is more than enough damage to get the kill. Alright, so not a bad little exchange there. Boom ID finally getting on the board. Trying to chase down Andrew for a long while.
I still don't know if they're happy with how any of these lanes are really going. The Lone Druid's not completely shut out. They're losing top super hard. They're losing mid super hard. The supports are kind of like half-heartedly trying to keep their respective lanes on lockdown. I think they need to link the 2 supports back up and try and actually do something that way, because this dual lane is not killing Envy, and the dual lane top is not shutting down Unions either.
I wanted to ask you about the Gila choice for Outroll the Tower. Is this something you've seen commonly, or is this kind of just one of those things like where you see it rarely?
You see it a little bit. I think it's become more common now that they changed Pike. You can disassemble the Aquila and then end up with your Wraith Band to go into your Hurricane Pike. So I think that's part of the reason that he goes for it here. He's even going to go for lots of little items here, also picking up the drum, which was not so common.
Abed gonna get to be a big kill. Earthspike gonna come in for Pilot Eye.
Show me the Ravage.
I'm trying to joke him. There is the 2-man Ravage for Pilot Eye. They will still get the kill, but it is not before he gets that pickup onto Yokum. And Kescue might be next. You need maybe another disable, an Earthspike at 3, but Pilot Eye's not fast enough, even with boots. The Universe comes in, obviously he's not level 6 yet. He's just got his phase. So it'll be a 1-for-1 trade. They could have gotten more out of it. That rotation from Universe kind of maybe hurts a little bit because he's not farming top anymore, but still, very big kill for Abed to come in and to have Pilot Eye help him get a kill. Yeah,
that was really nice from Boom. That's exactly what we were just saying that they needed to do, right? Put the 2 supports together. They're going on DJ up top. He will be able to get the tether across to Universe. He's now going to start laying in pretty heavily.
He is a fairy fire as well, and Yokum knows that he's got to back up. In fact, Yokum needs to be careful. Luckily, it is nighttime. He's pretty speedy. He has boots to work with. St. Lucas is taking a lot of damage to Universe now. They've got the tether, they've got the axes. There's the sandstorm, though. DJ comes back in.
He's still baiting, dude.
And a fairy fire. Yokum is just living dangerously. The cast will come through. It will bounce back, but it's not going to do much more than that. DJ's going to survive. Still with wand charges. The Universe is just running at the entire enemy team, it feels like. The Berserk will come in. Io comes back through. He tethers, but he might die for this. Yokum wants to skill another void back up in 2 seconds, and they will finally get it. So that was pretty well played from Boom. They could have lost enough heroes there, but instead they do actually end up getting DJ.
Yeah, they did really well with the Nightstalker backing up when he did, healing, and then re-engaging into the fight. I think that's what Fnatic were not expecting. They thought the Nightstalker wasn't going to be able to re-goose. So, yeah, doing well, but I mean, they're still getting out-farmed pretty heavily, which is a bit of a concerning sign. Because Pilot die, alright. 3 pies versus 1 Night Stalker, but
this isn't gonna work. He has to hex onto FCC. I think he's definitely one of those urban away anyway. Hex there. Pilot edge taking. Alright. And he's quick by, yeah, he has aced already, and he's not doing poorly. He's gotten a lot more room to work with it.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it is a really good Radiance game. Like, once he has it, it's so annoying for the Puck and the Sand King, since they're both so reliant on Blink Daggers. And Sand King trying to make a rotation here at level 5. This is a potentially bold move. I mean, Gyro doesn't even have level 6. What's the plan here? I think if they both have 6, this is potentially a kill. They, like, burrow into the call down.
Well, now they have more heroes.
Yeah, but Envy has his ult, and he's got the Savage Roar as well, and Pie's sitting here.
Envy just knows. Well, yeah, let's back up for now. Ruben Cell is, like, deep.
Oh
they might find Envy.
God!
They
This dive!
Nice. This is a sick dive, I think, if it works. I'm going to take a full Rocket Barrage, and Maladex. He's in a lot of trouble. He can Savage Roar, but I think he's still dead to Maladex anyway, and they're going to Rocket Barrage just for good measure. Fnatic decided not to TP because they're getting a lot of work done top and in the mid lane for Abed, so not that Abed had TP to work anyway. So pretty big kill there actually to shut down Envy, and they might find more because Pilot is getting run at by Yokum. Only level 3, so it's Yokum. He has a wand for another Void available, he will use it, and Pilot I 1 more auto attack away from death, and there it is. So we might be fine 2, and are starting to pressure the 2 and 3.
Alright, I was mega skeptical of the 2 level 5 heroes going for that, but 2 kills in the tower, can't really complain. Universe, it's going to turn it into a tower trade at the very least. It's like up top, making pretty quick work of it with the Inner Beast and the Phase Boots. But as I say that, Gyrocopter are going to come TPing in, and they do actually hold, so looking pretty good there. Oh, Puck needing to be careful. They got Roar, they got so many stuns here.
Yeah, they're going to Roar here in a moment. They should have enough damage? Yeah, they do, easily, in fact. Nicely done there for that's a pretty big kill to bring the Puck.
Yeah.
First Roar also used pretty quickly. He just got level 6 top of that.
Alright.
Well, anyway, Abed's still farming like a madman, as expected.
Drink cell very low. Does have a salve. He popped himself off. Now that they found a little bit of space. Hi, getting pretty aggressive.
He's very far up. He might die again. Yeah, he's going to avoid 1 more auto attack as you actually get him job done with Maledic. Almost got a clear cell. Not that it really matters. FBZ does TP, which he could have just TP'd back to mid, but he involved in that fight, so he will waste some time. And again, this is the big thing. Abed is just farming Storm. Regardless of anything else that is happening with Fnatic, Abed is doing pretty damn well at this point.
Yeah, Abed is getting big, completely uncontested. He's gone for a, I would say, a reasonably aggressive build. He's only now just picking up some points in the Astral, which he might use to start spamming and farming a little bit, but Fnatic very much seem to know that they have, I think they're all aiming kind of towards the same timing. It does seem like they're going to be going for that Radiance build on the Lone Druid, so that's really going to dictate when their go time is. Universe seems to be heading towards a Shadow Blade, so he's really looking for that, you know, looking for pickoff, setting up for the OD to get relocated in, and I would guess that the Medallion and then Solar Crest that he's going to be going for probably leads them into a Roshan as well, so yeah. The really big timing for Fnatic is going to be like Radiance on the Lone Druid, probably maybe 4-staff Blink or just the Pike on the OD, put a Aegis on him, and then just go from there.
It's interesting that Universe is going for max axes. In fact, he has it. He doesn't have a point in Call to Wild yet. He's going for Shadow Blade, so making kind of that playmaker build, I suppose. Instead of getting something like Necrobook to start pushing. It's interesting to see the different types of builds you can have on Beastmaster.
Yeah, this is a build similar to something that I think Ohio used to do a decent amount. He would go Dominate to the Shadow Blade. It is really just, it's nice pickoff. Beastmaster actually right-clicks pretty hard, so, you know, that little bit of extra damage from the Shadow Blade is nothing to scoff at.
Alright, it's a pretty good anime. There's plenty of damage like you talked about. They might find Pilot die again, who's had kind of a rough early game. No Death Ward. Relocate in, though. They're going to try to target this. They're looking for somebody that's not a Witch Doctor, but they'll have to settle for him, I guess. He really wants to kill him, Pilot Eye. Might Civil War just comes up in time for Universe to get that kill, and they're going to earn it Pilot Eye. So, unfortunate that Witch Doctor couldn't get that kill, but at least they don't lose anybody else. So then the
Missing bottom.
Yeah, I mean, given that that's the first relocate used, I think they're not too unhappy about that situation. They've got some vision established down in the Radiant jungle. Whether or not they're actually going to be able to use that to punish anything is another question. Envy's being fairly conservative with how he's playing, just staying in the bear form, since it kind of changes the... When he's in, like, hero form, he can die quite easily to a two-man gank, but the druid form the bear form takes it all the way up to 3 heroes, which is much more obvious. Like, they can pressure and farm down here a little bit, but I don't know if they can really kill him.
Midas, I think, is on the courier on the bear. I think.
Oh yeah, it's already on the bear. And he's just scouting out for some bouncy runes. Envy, as always, an efficiency-focused player.
Sure. Yeah, they're going to try to make something happen now at nighttime, I would assume anyway. They have phase boots on Yoko and he's level 5. Again, relocate is going to be back up though in about 38 seconds, so Envy will just stay safe for now, sit under the tier 2 tower. Treads are done for the OD, those just flew out. The Shadow Blade, of course, was also just picked up for Universe. So these next few minutes, try to make some more room for Envy, maybe make something happen here in terms of relocating or finding a kill or two, but Boom ID is going to be a lot of fun for this Gyrocopter. He has a Mask of Madness. He is 1 stack on this Ancient, and they have some respect that FBZ is taking, trying to get to that point dagger. He has the double null bill, but no bill queued up yet, so.
Yeah, his early game has just been too disastrous, I think, for him to... Because normally you go for the Veil so that you can run around and maybe find some solo kills or like enable the team fight for your team, but it's not really happening. I mean, you could still consider it, given that the Sand King's going to have Blink in a little bit. And I do think they have some slight damage problems. Universe is going to come hunting up here at top.
There is a smoke from Boom ID with your SQ and Puck coming in at PZ. The Universe is get a Shadow Blade though. He's probably going to run right into them. That he will. Go for the kill though. He's going to see FBZ. Aurora. FBZ can try to go anywhere with Dream Coil counter initiation. He does Dream Coil, but Universe is TP away. DJ does break the tether. He might die for this, actually. So they're going to get a 1-for-1 trade, which is not that bad. Maybe not. Like, I mean, finger double kill for DJ. He will get voided up and dies, though, as Yokum at least takes up that support kill. But Pilot Eye in the right place at the right time, getting a big kill. DJ getting the 2.
And they dragged all 3 cores over there. And 2 kills, only losing DJ. I think Fnatic very happy with Potato at first. Abed just hasn't had to leave this middle lane
literally
at all the entire time. He's just been hitting creeps for 14 minutes. Fnatic making space all around him. And this is during time as well. This is like half of the night gone from Boom. We're still yet to really see a Gyrocopter rotation. And you think about what TNC did in their series when they picked the Gyrocopter, they were always kind of looking for that first aggressive called out rotation, going to go and find something, but not so easy against this Fnatic lineup. I still question this Gyrocopter pick a little bit. It's like a stable carry, but looks like Pilot get it.
Now he's gonna make a rotation.
Yeah,
and they get again. It's just Pilot Eye. Oh, Abed's finally coming top. Finally done.
Change of scenery
for now. Yeah. Switch things up.
There's also creeps up here.
Exactly. And they're gonna look for somebody bottom. Dream is rotated in along with SQ. Maybe they're trying to set up for getting gone to Envy, but it was spotted out. They spotted it.
I thought the Spirits might scout that. Not gonna happen. Oh, there you go.
Getting dead. And the Puckler comes in and he is done. My God. It's Addy. The Universe just pops the front. They get an instant kill, regardless of what hero it is.
Yeah. DJ's so good too. He like spirit bombed him. He had the spirit just about to come off cooldown, and if you resummon them
at the center, Abed could be in trouble. He's got actual keep him alive for now, but they need some help to get in. Pilot will come. They're gonna get off the head. Sanities will get dropped down. They have the death. Abed still low, but he should survive now. He's a force to work. They're gonna find Yokum very fast. Hunter the Night coming in. They Lucas is another point further. Astral and Tether, and of course the Urn, and Abed is back to full HP. Earthspike will just narrowly miss St. Lucas gets away as that I walks up. That's Epicenter down. That's the blink reveal. They didn't really get much done with it. And now the push comes in, and it is daytime as well, which is more important.
Man, there are actually so many little decisions, not necessarily in that fight, but the decisions that Abed has made earlier before this point kind of saved in there. Like the fact that he went for every little item. So he went for Aquila and Juan, and he got the random null, and drum, and for the health talent, just made him so difficult to deal with.
Yeah, they had 3 heroes there, and you couldn't really tell. He was like half HP by the time the rest of the team came in. So.
Yeah, I feel like I need to go back and look at some Starlighter replays to see what, because I think there were 12 OD games in Starlighter, and just see what people were choosing. I don't know if this is Boom specifically reacting to this game, where Boom have a limited amount of damage, and Fnatic aren't really lacking for damage themselves, plus every little bit of extra HP he gets is just getting multiplied even more by the damage reduction from Overcharge. So there's like extra value to taking all that, and I guess that makes the plus all the attacks makes the attack speed talent pretty unattractive in this game.
I mean, they're already doing a significant amount of damage without him.
Yeah, exactly. They don't even really need. The lineup is constructed in such a way that they don't even really need Abed to get a ton of stacks and like drop a huge hammer. He can just go for all the survivability talents if he wants. Get the 20 strength, 20. That timing is still ticking along. 3.6k gold on Envy towards his Radiance. We got the Solar Crest up on Universe. He can grab solo kills pretty much anywhere. The Gyrocopter does have decent farm, but those 2 initiators still struggling. I mean, Puck still does not even at this point.
That major issue is lower than the Night Stalker now, which is never a good sign. Actually, very bad. And I guess it's kind of as expected for Fnatic here in game number 1, 18 minutes, 5k lead. Not to say that this, will continue, but all the signs point to yes, that it will. Like you talked about, the roll now up for Envy. Universe is still, you might get a kill if he relocates. And there's the Solar Crest. I don't think they need DJ, but you might as well bring him in. So they get that kill. It would have been close to that, I guess, but still. Boomer gonna smoke up immediately with broken. That is
run by. This is sentry. Oh no, there's another sentry.
He's fine. He's fine. Just stay in here and TP. Drop a ward in the meantime. Great. Good work, nice.
This is the Pilot Eye lifestyle. The Pilot Eye style. You just run onto the other side of the map. Maybe you live, you die. You probably get a ward up. That ward is super valuable. It's great when they've got the Wisp, especially, right? You see a Gyrocopter farming over here on the left side. Can very easily just reload in and find a kill.
These are some deep wards for sure.
Pilot, gonna find he's still just chilling here.
If they had relocated, this would be a dead Puck, I'm sure of it. But it's down for another 60 seconds, and Pilot Eye definitely does not have enough damage on his own. Oh no, he's fine. I'm sure he's fine.
Did he get orbs?
Yeah, the orb hit him. The Witch Doctor's not close enough. It wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
He got a little scared for Pi, but he's
all right. Well, Blink is finally up for Puck. Can they make a play? Can they make a move? Right to the Universe.
Yokum is in.
Chop, chop.
You're gonna tether into the spirit. Not nighttime. Alright.
All the bonus health from the Spirit Vessel saved him. A little bit sad that he had to use his last charge, though.
He's the one charging.
Yeah. But I don't think he had to either. He probably could have just ran it off.
I think just picks up a haste rune, which Pilot Eye will spot. Back up and away. One thing you talked about a little bit that I want to press on further is Gyrocopter's actually top of that world right now. Dream of Cell has what seems to be... He's already got a Dragonlance working on a BKB now. So that's where they need the damage from, right? They need this Gyrocopter to do a lot of this damage to get things going for BKB. It's really the one way they can start doing some work in this game. But again, it gets harder once this Radiance comes out for Envy, which is flying as we speak to his bear. Meanwhile, Thank you, Luke is almost by Pilot up, but he blinks away just in time. So
I don't really understand the point of the Dragon Lance on Gyrocopter.
Yeah. Maybe tankiness? I don't know. It
helps him with the positioning a little bit, but if he like Yasha farms faster, it's an odd one. I don't think there's like really much value to a Pike in this game. it is just a kind of a strange item. I guess he's maybe thinking that he needs to like hang a little bit further back, but then there isn't really anybody in the front line for him, unfortunately. So I think in a like real fight situation, he's just going to be in the front. So I also don't know if there's an item that like necessarily saves him. Like, should he have bought a Lincoln's? Probably not. He needs to do damage. BKB up now on him as well.
This is a big timing. They're going to try to take this fight 4 versus I think 3.
There is a real they can bring him in.
They've got my he's dead instantly, immediately. He might be next. They need to be careful. Wolves come out untucked though. No damage really being done, but Universe is doing plenty. They should just kill him. They won't dream to people die. BKB prop for Dream of Cell, and the Bear's trying to entangle him. Bear was stunned up. Gonna use the Death Ward now. Abed, they relocate him out, and just like that, everybody is away from Fnatic. Yeah, they lose Highlight Eye, but they get 2 kills out of it. So, and they're pushing top in the meantime. So they're gonna get a tier 2 out of this. That was a pretty great punt from Fnatic, all things considered.
I mean, given that was a 10-second BKB charge used, and they only lost Pi, it was a very nice Savage Roar from Envy. He pushed the Gyrocopter back of the call down, prevented him from pushing forward, and prevented them from getting the pincer that they were looking for. I also think Fnatic probably could have left Abed there and still continued fighting, but it still worked fine to reload out and actually just get tier 2 in the end. And as we're seeing, OD is huge. Plus he's got 40 stolen in already, and a Sanity's Eclipse ready to drop. So Fnatic could even be looking for a fight right now, though. Instead, I mean, this is the timing that I had said earlier, right? It's get the Solar Crest, take the Roche, get your Radiance, put your Aegis on your godly OD, and go win the game.
And Boom don't seem to be the wiser, even if they were. It's a little 10k lead. They'll smoke immediately out of it. The Radiance was gone, and Envy's just going to attack out the smoke. So if you were paying attention to your Boom ID, you know this is happening. They don't seem to be moving back towards their base. They're moving deeper into the enemy jungle, which Universe is going to find and kill someone. It looks like Sentry. Hunter the Knight almost gets him out of trouble, but he's going to act that very forced up action. Instead of by taking Lucas, the Burrow Strike gets toward Abed. That stuff, they have the overcharge from Quick. Now the Spirit Vessel drops down. Abed still has the Aegis, so he's completely fine. Now Dream himself to get a lot of damage being done. Black Damage got 1. That might be the next Burrow Strike. That'll be on the Universe. He's caught out. The Cash is coming. Dream himself gets a double kill. Universe is going to fall. It's 3. It's a triple kill for this Gyrocopter. Very good fight for Boom ID. Finally, the first fight of the game that goes their way, and they did a great job of it too.
Yeah, they got the nighttime crippling fear off on Abed, and just he couldn't do anything at that point. He's tanky, but once he's bounced, he's pretty much completely removed from the game. They Universe missed Micro a tiny bit. He got a Centaur off of the Call of the Wild summon, and I think could have immediately used it to. I don't know if it maybe got stunned by the cask or stuff. Didn't continue the follow-up stun on Night Stalker.
Highlight Eye, CP's in, about to die. 2 auto attacks.
Maybe not.
Up though. We need to tangle. Maybe the finger will come out. Abed is in, fighting Dream himself. Dream fell out of mana. Abed going to work. He's going to astral himself to stay alive for now. Now they're going to relocate in. They will take down Pilot finally. DJ trying to find something. Hesky's going to go for the TP. The Bear still chasing. Dream himself. He gets spotted. It looks like he might make it out. And the Spirit Bear.
Oh my god, his TP. He doesn't have the mana. He doesn't have the mana.
Comes out onto Yoke. Axe is coming in. Got the Solar Crest up. Bear still chasing. I'm a little confused. I don't know why there's 2-handed Midas on this Spirit Bear. Apple, not even needed. Abed can even get to the auto attack. He's bugging. Am I crazy?
No, maybe Envy just bought double Midas.
Alright.
I don't know why, but
Dire's bottom
there you go.
Well, that's all I have to say about that, I guess.
Alright, well, things are back on track for Fnatic. They flubbed that bottom pickoff super hard. Universe, I think, maybe thought more people were behind him, or the power of the cast also messed him up pretty bad.
He is dead. Down for 60 seconds now. Level 2 Abed might get one. There's Aegis. He's going to force himself away. Burrow Strike misses, and now that means come in and start auto attack. He's really building a BKB. You talked about the crippling fear in that last fight against Abed, and it's not going to be an issue anymore. He's going to have BKB up and.
Yeah, no, once he has BKB, Boom literally do nothing against him. Like, the gyrocopter can hit him with a few flak charges, and that's about it. So I think at that point in theory, I think the game is like already over, but Fnatic are just kind of doing some weird stuff, not really playing together. I don't even know if Boom are necessarily splitting the map that hard. It seems like Fnatic are pretty successfully getting all these lanes pushed in, and they should really just be able to like send the Spirit Bear to one lane. It just burns it out. Everybody else can go to one up lane, and then they can just push.
Yeah.
I'm back. Definitely is be a little.
Yeah, he's having action too. He's gonna make things a lot easier for Fnatic flip push.
I guess.
Boston.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like Fnatic's read isn't that they can't. Maybe they feel like they can't 5-on-5 straight up at the moment. Like I think maybe they're thinking that the Boom teamfight is just that much better with the AoE disables. Because to my mind, I feel like Envy could just get like a pipe, and then his whole team is unkillable pretty much, and they can just 5-man and win the game. But he's going for this Aghanim Scepter as if they to kind of have a more ratty angle on things.
They're doing a lot of strange things. I'm not even still sure that this is a real double Midas. I'm not sure this is like a bug or something. I can't even figure it out. I've been looking at the bear for the past like 5 minutes trying to figure out what the hell. I can't, so I'm not going to try to explain it.
I mean, you could just all chat like, Envy, do you have 2 minuses?
I don't think Envy would like that very much.
Yeah, probably not. I would guess probably not.
All right, DJ and Universe, they're going to stay together. They picked up. He's working on Orchid. In fact, a Bloodthorn. DJ Reeves working on a Swimmer Cape. Highlight Eyes trying to find Yokum. They're going to set up for gank. This is what we talked about in the draft. You have the line, get an Earth Spike in, you find an easy kill with the Roar, Beastmaster. Turn this Guardian Priest will come in. He's trying to fight this. He needs to be careful, actually. Soldan coming in, Highlight Eye, he will get out, but I don't think he's going to be so lucky. Dreamsub comes through. Oh, the relocate back, and Universe lives about. He must have had 35 to 50 HP or something when they relocated it. That is insane. DJ his timing was just there at the right moment. So very close, but no cigar there for ID.
Yeah, that's actually really rough. Called unused now. Abed kind of out by himself in the mid lane. Doesn't have the Aegis anymore, but does have his BKB up.
Dire's bottom tower is about to plow.
Envy will take them to tier 2 at BC. Blue Orb was used, but he's going to blink himself back behind the tower. Envy will start putting up to the high ground here to tier 3. He's going to get killed with this grab just a little bit. His axes don't really want to he can buy these steps through right now. In the meantime, Pilotic can deal with the top lane, try to keep this big out. They will lose their tier 1 tower in time. And Cell continues to be the top net with 0 scheme. Him and they kind of switching back and forth, but now working on a Scotty after picking up a Butterfly, and looks like he's going to try to get a Daedalus afterwards. After that,
the Butterfly is really, really nice for him. His damage is actually quite high at this point. A little bit of harassment out of mid lane, but I bet it's going to be fine. Did opt the 20 strength talent as well, so with strength treads he has over 3k HP. Makes him very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know how you kill him. Other than just chain stunning him.
Certainly not easy.
The Universe will spell Blaze is never might actually be trouble. Or comes out. He's gonna pop the BKB though. And that's pretty much all the damage going on. Deathward will do something. Alright, that Sanity just blew everybody up, and Kescu's gonna die as well. So that's 2 dead. The Universe will try to find more, but immediately they all rotate in. Fnatic were there. We'll relocate with a couple of TPs, and they will find themselves a couple of big kills. That'll lead maybe to
easy.
Yeah. Good action. Alright, well, the tier 2 tower, last outer tower. Again, Envy has an Aghanim Scepter. He's already split pushing. They're going to Dream Coil the bear. It's pretty tanky. They might be able to kill the Tether. And they're trying to find DJ. The bear is starting to Lucas down with a Radiant. Then Lucas is going to Sandstorm. Do they have protection on DJ? It looks like they do not. First strike up. Lucas is going to try to juke. Good Halberd coming in. And half Astral to set him up. Another Ferocious ready here in a moment. Savage comes in at the perfect time. That seems to be a nice, great kill. I mean, they don't even need that to be there. They just have the bear tether DJ, and it's more than enough. Hobbit blinks in. He's going to ash aggressively. There's still some Gyro pretend. He does a flyback. They're going to lose another hit. That is going to be a nice down 6. They have to kill it at this point. With Sand King for 58, with no Night Stalker 44, this is going to be a very difficult defense, especially against a Beast Master of Lotus. Cell will pop the BKB. The roar comes out, so the bear's going to start working. In time they kill here on the back line from FBZ on the puck. DJ getting a little low, but Cell now out of his BKB timing. Abed needs to be a little careful with his own BKB. He will pop the chest, get free shot. Cell now needs to run, taking him million damage from his arcane orbs, but Butterfly will come alive along with his fast movement speed. But they will still lose the racks to the bottom line. And Fnatic are one step closer to taking the first.
Yep. I said Fnatic win in under 30. It looks like maybe a little bit off on that, but I still think the Boom ID draft is just a little bit like a little. I think the big thing is nice to highlight. And now the cavalry's arrived.
Yeah, right. Everybody get out. And Cell, Butterfly.
Miss. Yeah.
What issue when you're playing OD? You don't have to build MPD or anything. But he's gonna.
I think my problem partially with the Boom ID draft is that it just doesn't really. They didn't really commit anything. Like Gyrocopter is safe, but I don't think he's particularly good in this game against what Fnatic are bringing to the table. Sure, he could be a little bit better on the dark side than he is over on the Radiant, but I don't think that's enough incentive to grab him like this. And then even beyond that, the puck pick has just turned out to do very little. He got obliterated in lane. I mean, Pi was up in his face a little bit, so that was part of it. But I think the puck is always going to do not so amazingly against the OD. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass there. I don't know that much about that matchup. But
I mean,
puck struggle.
One thing you can say, it's not bad. Like that.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's tough.
We're gonna try to make it go on the universe. Counteract universe. Maybe he will pop it. The counts through. Does nothing. The universe up. Taking a lot of damage though from Dream itself. Pop the dust. The overcape comes in, but the universe is pretty speedy. It is daytime. There's no darkness for 48 seconds. BKB pop from Dream itself. So Pilot I tried finding a blink initiation and FBZ. It's not a great time to detect, but luckily nobody's dead or
auto pause. I think Pi is actually alive. BKB wears out in like not even 2 seconds. That's actually that's a 5-second BKB, so that's like 1 second left. So he gets the Hex off. Because the Sanities, yeah, I think Fnatic are gonna turn this. You know, Envy's nowhere to be found. His bear is farming creeps, and he's all the way over mid lane.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine. They'll just I think they were pinging that. I think that was their pings. They were pinging.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I got this. Don't worry. Let me push this building. Fine. FBZ reconnected, disconnected again, so having some issues clearly. Probably related, not PC related or anything. We'll see. 33 minutes, like you said. Thought this might have been a bit quicker for them given the draft, and it so far has looked pretty damn convincing. They've maybe lost 1 or 2 fights. Dream Cell has really been the big issue. He's the biggest hero on the enemy team. He does a lot of damage. Not enough, though, to carry this game, more than likely. Maybe he gets a rapier or something. Not going to be easy. He might just die right now. Like, you turn down by... Go down the drain.
Yeah, unless... I think even if Pi is already dead, let's like just remove Pi from the equation. I feel like they might get turned around on, but they can also quite easily. They might also just lose nobody. And DJ does appear to be TPing out. Where's he actually?
He got relocate.
Yeah, I don't know what his plan is. Oh, he's TPing to go and grab the bear.
The bear. Yeah,
right. So he's gonna reload the bear.
Too,
yeah, they're just gonna keep him busy. He'll relocate them into the base. They'll go take another lane. They'll reload them top because it's exposed already.
Yeah.
Or he could just reload it to this fight and they could win the fight. But I think they might also They might also win the fight without
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is that universe is kind of low, so it's going to have to be Abed versus the rest of them for the most part.
Oh, well, we'll see.
We're going to find out right now.
Out. Hex him.
You got your your Aether one's coming in.
No BKB.
Like from St. Lucas. Abed doesn't BKB, now he does. That port will come out. He's going to get Hex immediately. They've got the Hex battle for the bug. Dead. Now they're going to find Kiss as well. They did reload the bear, by the way. His Rax is going to get dropped. Invis was used as well. Abed's killed. Dream Cell, he's going to look for more on top of it. Epicenter going, they'll try to find Universe. Big kill for St. Lucas, but the damage is already done, really. They've already forced the buyback on the Dream Cell. He's actually he has to buy back just to defend it, just the tower in mid lane. Lost 2 sets of Rax now, and a buyback force for the Gyrocopter is not a good sign. So Fnatic are pretty much one fight away from winning. In fact, they almost get another kill in the top lane under the Sand King. Abed gets there just a half second too late. His IO has the Heart of Trask. That's how you know things are going pretty damn well. So, yeah.
I posed the question, do they win the fight or do they take the lane of Rax? It turns out that the correct answer is both. So, there you go. Fnatic. I mean, they're so far ahead. 32k net worth lead.
This is an insane number. Even if you were to get a Rapier onto the Gyrocopter plus whatever other games that you need, it's not going to be enough. There's just too much. It's almost impossible, I feel like.
Yeah, well, just to secure it, just for good measure, Fnatic into the Recon pit. It is, Travis, we've answered your question. It has been 2 Midases this whole time. Yeah. Look on Envy right now, there's one. He's just been, I guess he's just been keeping them on the bear for the attack speed this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know how that affects the cooldown for your main hero. I guess it probably
not his main hero and his bear.
Yeah.
The only reason I
sometimes the timer was like half a second desynced.
Yeah.
That was like the only evidence that I had that it was actually 2 Midases.
That's what I thought too. I was like, okay, this is a half second desync. It has to be. I thought it was the bug for like the longest time.
Alright. Fight on your shrine, boom. Let's go.
Abed. Okay, well, he's got BKB in Age, so I'm sure it's fine. They're already dropping down Dream stuff pretty low. He has to pop his BKB. Now they'll turn there against the other heroes. Universe is going to just fight him. Don't even have her, don't even need it. Dream Cell's BKB is gone. There's the Savage Roar. That is the dieback, and that will be GG called. Boom ID will lose game 1. Fnatic go up 1-0 in this particular best of 3. 1 game closer to playing against DNP in our next best of 3. Not much else to say about this. I think we've said most of what we needed to say for the most part, given the draft and all these other.
Yeah, and I mean,